Ois Gimel. V'hinei klal gilui zeh l'chol hashono. The general revelation that we talked about, the giluyim that comes down openly on to bring down the higher levels into Ishtalshlus, the person should be able to bring down in his meditation the level of Abaye Shema Yisrael, that level from Abaye Echod, and to be Mamshechit Lamato. So when does this happen? That Gilui, that happens on Shemini Atzeres. Klal Gilui Zel L'chol Hashono. When does this come down for all year round? That is in Shemini Atzeres. V'zehu, and that's why we say Bayoim Hashmini Atzeres Tia Lochem. What does it mean? On Yom Hashmini Atzeres, Atzeres Tia Lochem. Atzeres is Loshin Kelita. Before he discussed the idea that during the time of Golus, without the Beis Hamikdash, it's in a way of Akora Lo Yolodo, like a barren woman, does not sustain that tipa, that seed that should inspire, it expels it. It doesn't produce a result. But he says now that we're going to have Shemini Atzeres, we're going to take that level and we're going to bring it in so that it is sustained. That seed that flows the revelation of godliness, that should produce, that should give you the strength so that there could be birth. There could be the revelation of the love to Hashem. So instead of being in a level of akora lo yolodo, not giving birth, but it does give birth, there's a level of leido v'izgalus ab. Vayim ashekosu b'mokom achar al posuk v'hakeshurim liYakov v'dibur hamaschil v'isho kisider neder. That takes place on Shemini Atzeres. Why on Shemini Atzeres? V'hainu ki b'yoyim hashmini u'bechinas eim habonim smecha. Because on Yom Hashmini, on Shemini Atzeres, then you have the level of the mother of children is smecha. Basically, once you have the level of simcha, through simcha you have eim habonim, you have a mother of children, you have birth. Who? And that becomes man simchoseinu, the time of our rejoicing. Our rejoicing means Sai, a Yid with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Sai HaKadosh Baruch Hu with a Yid. The two simchas, it's a time of our, this both of rejoicing. Loshon Rabim, in a language of a plural, simchoseinu. Shemischaberim beis hasimchas yam yachdo. The both of these joys connect together. Hasimcha shemilmailo lemato, the joy that is from above to below, which means Hashem's joy with the creation, with the world, with the Yidden. Yismach Hashem b'maso. That's the joy milmailo lemato, where Hashem rejoices with his maisim, as he's going to explain maisim in a minute. But that's milmaila, where the joy from Hashem is with the creation, with his actions, and it combines him hasimcha shemilmato lemaila, with the joy that is from below to above, which is our simcha. That's the simcha seinu, the combined simcha of the above and below, and also with mata lemaila, which is yismach Yisrael be'osav. in which the Yisrael, they are rejoicing with their Maker, they're rejoicing with Hashem. So, to explain this matter, to understand what is this joy from Hashem, sort of from above to below, the Yismach Hashem b'maiso. What is this simcha? B'inyan hasimcha hu gilui hahelam. When we say, what is simcha? Simcha is when something which was hidden was not revealed. When it becomes revealed, that is simcha, that is joy. For example, you have a king who usually, his nature, he sits hidden in his rooms of rooms. He is away from the public eye. He is totally by himself in the room of rooms. In his room, it's all covered, quoting from the pasuk, or the whole kvoda, the whole kvoda pnimo. And the whole entire glory of the king is on the inside. What happened over here? 1 second. I'm not sure what happened over here. 1 second. Give me a minute. So the glory of the king is when he is pnima, when he is in the inside. And what happens, but in the time of his rejoicing, then he shows himself and he reveals himself in front of everybody, comes out to the outside. He's no longer hidden by himself. That is when he is happy, when it's the time of simcha. So similar on this path, the Chachamim instituted in the davening of Yom Tov, they say, Atov v'chartonu chulu. So here we say now, you have chosen us, ki moyadim l'simcha shu b'chinas gilu. So now we come out with this idea of Atov v'chartonu, which is an idea of gilui, as he's going to explain. Ba'im b'priyas Chaim Shar Mikroi Kodesh Soy Perik Aleph. Omnom Yesher Megulim Chulu B'chinas Zu Yiseda Simchas Yom Tov Mibishabes. And in this level, the joy of Yom Tov is greater than Shabbos Ayin Shom. This is a discussion over there in the Priyas Chaim. The Oisim is there. So then we make out of this gilui that comes on Yom Tov, on the simcha of Yom Tov, so that brings around the gilui. So we make from this iker, barchovas habir. And we explain this very well. Bigolis niglois ois ahavosoi. When it's revealed the powerful love of Hashem, that's all the level of simcha, because the simcha is the level of gilui, in which the love of Hashem is revealed. So, sha'ato v'chartonu. So therefore, we say that Hashem has chosen us. V'atitin lonu Hashem alekeinu chulu. These are the parts of the davening. So, what happens? So that's the revelation. That's sort of like the king coming out to the open, in which he is revealed. So here, the Eibishter's love and the Eibishter's powerful love comes out into the open, and then this inevitably brings about the level of simcha. Then we say that the Yidden will rejoice. So we have that great gilui, that brings about the simcha. Uki inyan voifanim berash godel. Similar, like we say, the Ifanim, the angels, the Ifanim is berash godel with great noises. Shaharash. Why do they make all this noise? Why are the Ifanim berash godel? Why did they make this rash godel? Shaharash umipnei chidush hagilui. That's the novelty. Though there's a revelation, they are perceiving Hashem now, these angels, and that perception brings that great noise, that when they grasp that energy that comes to them from His blessed holiness. That's why they thunder and they make noise with a great lot of noise, a powerful and strong noise. So this you see by the Ifanim, when they get a revelation, they start with a great rash, with a great noise. Simcha is similar to that great noise when the Yidden feel that revelation of that great love of Hashem brings about the great simcha. V'chein who the inyan hasimcha, the same is with regards to joy. Shehi meharchovas hadas v'hahisboinenus. That comes from the widening of the mind and the meditation. So when the person reflects and gets all excited, just like the Ifanim get excited and they make noise, when Marishim, because of this great, they really understand now and they get it, and it brings out a tremendous excitement. Same thing is general simcha. Simcha comes when you have a widening of your mind and meditation. When you deeply contemplate and in your mind you widely understand that great, powerful revelation. Asher hifli chazde, that Hashem's wonderful kindness allowed to this great revelations. So He will add more force to joy in his heart. And his heart will rejoice. And he will sing and be happy on also in this tremendous level of revelation. So that happens when there is a gilui, when there is a revelation. This revelation brings about the gilas veranen. As opposed to all year round, that comes when there's you don't have that joy. Afshe borur v'nimshach liyes. Afshe boruch, yeah. V'nimshach liyes.
Yes, exactly.
Afshe boruch or borur?
Boruch.
Boruch.
Boruch, not borur.
Okay.
Boruch.
Okay. By me, it was borur to fix it. Afshe borur v'nimshach liyes b'chinas.
Not borur. Boruch.
B'rachov.
Yes, I hear borur when you read. I'm sorry.
So he said before, every year, the whole time we say Baruch Ato. We're bringing down that Havaya should be Ato, should be Lenoichach, as we said earlier in the Mamer. So we do say, so we do have that idea already of being Mamshech, the level of Havaya Na'ato. So he says, Einei L'chinas Yilui HaSimcha. Over there, it's not in the level in the simcha is revealed. Rak hasimcha gnuza be'avodah. Over there, the joy is hidden in the service, in the meaning there is simcha there, but it's part of the avodah. That the avodah needs to be done besimcha. So over there, but on Shemini Atzeres, but what happens on Shemini Atzeres, then we make the avodah, we make this the main. So over there, all year, it becomes the main thing is the service, and we have a simcha shel mitzvah. I must akosu b'divri hamaschil eisur lagef. Avol b'yom tov hasimcha hi b'his galus. Yom tov, the simcha is not part of the avodah, but it's a revealed simcha. It's an independent simcha in of itself. Ayin b'zoyar cheli gimel parshas koirach daf kuf ayin zayin omad beis. So with there Zohar it says that when is it in the time when there is a Yom Tov, when there is a Moyed, says in the Zohar Zamin Ba'alma, then Hashem is ready in the world. He's here in this world, meaning that's his galus. Bepirush Haramaz Sham. So look over there and in the Pirush Ramaz over there. This is explained elsewhere. This is also the positive, but Nahar Yavru Beregel. Beregel means by foot, but here means the Yom Tov, that on the Yom Tov they go through the Nahar Shom Nismacha Boy. That brings about the level of Simcha when on Yom Tov they go through the Nahar. Pirush Nahar, Hainu Bechinas. Nohor Yitzum Eden. Which Nohor? This is the Nohor that comes from the Eden. V'omer Rab Zal, Yuval Shemoi, and our sages, the Gemara bring down that the name is Yuval B'hainu B'chinas Bina. That's the level of Bina. So the Nohor that comes from Eden is Chochmah. The Nohor that comes from Eden, that's the level of Bina. It's Yuval Shmei Bina. V'b'chinas Eim Habonim. That's the level of Eim Habonim Smeicha. U'kumeshikosu b'zoyar chelik beis parshas Yisrei daf pei daled omed aleph v'daf pei hey omed beis u'b'parshas Vayichi daf resh tes omed aleph u'b'shar ducht. So we also have this idea of the Eim Habonim, the mother of Bonim Smeicha, that brings about the level of Simcha. What is the Bonim here? Ubonim Hainu Torah Mitzvahs. The children are Torah Mitzvahs. The Eim Habonim, and what's the mother of the Bonim? Ibchinas Bina. That's the level of Bina. So the Torah Mitzvahs coming from the level of Bina. Kimavur Bezer Cheli Gimel Parshas Shemini. Cheli Gimel Parshas Shemini Daf Mem Soif Amid Beis. V'hi hanimshach al yidei simcha shel mitzvah. That level of bina, that comes through simcha of mitzvah. That's the simcha of the mitzvah. V'neida shabina nikra alma diskasya k'meshikosu b'zer chelikala v'yetz daf k'mem ches Amid Beis v'shar duchte. Also know that bina is called the hidden world. So Al-Kain, so therefore, b'chol hashana, all year round, tzorich hasimcha gnuza, tzorich liyas hasimcha gnuza ba'avodah. So all year round, we need the simcha to be hidden in the avodah, in the Eim Habonim Smeicha, on the level of bina through Torah mitzvahs, that we come, which we do with the simcha shel mitzvah, because it is a level of Alma Diskasya, and therefore, because it's Alma Diskasya, that's why it's done, and the Simcha is Genuza Ba'avodah. Alma dis kasya mislabeshes ba'alma dis galia. You have the hidden world being dressed up in the revealed world. The revealed world is the Torah mitzvahs. Is v'haniglo is the Torah mitzvahs. In the mitzvahs, you have simcha. Simcha bina. Bina, which is this kasya, comes now, becomes the simcha shel mitzvah. Zohu v'haniglois lonu ulvanenu. We say v'haniglois, the revealed, is lonu ulvanenu. That's the mitzvahs, Torah mitzvahs. Vavke heim niglois. That's v'ha niglois. That's the vavke of the Shem Havaya, which is niglois. Shehem Torah mitzvahs lonu ulvanenu mitzvah hanikroim bonim. They're called the sons. That's the ema bonim, the Torah mitzvah. The Zohu, and that's why the pasuk it says there lonu ulvanenu, to us and to our sons. The Zohu shalach to shalach esa aim v'esa bonim tikach loch. So the pasuk says send away the aim and take the bonim. The aim would be the level of bina, the source from where Torah mitzvahs, the Galus comes. But over here we say we got to send away the aim, we send away the mother, we send away bina. And v'esabonim tikach loch, that's the Torah mitzvahs you take for you. Okay, so why is that? Because the pirush hatam bezoyar. So what does the Zohar give the reason for this? So it says begin the ihi me alma the iskasya. V'loy is galia klal, because she, the mother, the aim is from the hidden world, and is not revealed at all. So v'hainu, but it all means you can't take bina by itself. You can only get the simcha shel mitzvah bina the way its iskasya comes down into the mitzvah. V'hainu she'en lasis iker simcha levada. You can't make a main thing just the joy. That is a very high level. You can't reach her alone. Shalach to shalach hasayim. Ki imes abonim tikach loch. Shehi v'chinas havoida b'Torah mitzvahs. That's the avoida in Torah mitzvahs. So the oz, when the simcha yinikra simcha shel mitzvah davki, then the simcha is called. Specifically, it's not simcha by itself, but it is a simcha as part of the mitzvah specifically, which means she's galusa walidei hamitzvah. The revelation of this simcha is through the mitzvah shehem abonim, which are the son is through this as abonim tikach loch. That's the level of the simcha you get. V'hainu b'chinas habina k'moi. That is level of bina as it's dressed up in zov and nukva, not in bina of itself. That the main thing he was saying is with relationship to the level of grasping. That we're saying shalach is the aim shehi that is a level which is beyond the ability to grasp. Mashikosu bezoyer chelik beis parshas Yisro daf tzadik gimel amud beis beparshas Pinchas daf reish nun daled in amud beis. So it's not so much that the simcha of you can only take the simcha which is in Zov and Nukva, in the bonim, in being the simcha shel mitzvah, not bina itself, the simcha bina. So over there it says you can't grasp the level of bina. Here we're talking about the simcha. Also the above interpretation is true. Okay, in when we talk about the three Yomim Tovim, they become, so this is Simcha Shel Mitzvah is all year round when we say Baruch Atah Hashem. But when we come to the 3 Yomim Tovim, Sheheim Moyadim L'Simcha, those are Yom Tov which bring about joy. So then it's a whole nother level of Simcha. Hainu, what does it mean, Moyadim L'Simcha? Hainu Sha'oz Hugilui Bechinas Almodis Kasian. Then is the revelation of the world that is hidden. And that becomes Bechinas V'Eimrei Vetzes Al Habonim, when the mother kneels over the children. And Ba'alzeh, and about this it says, Nemar Ben Nohor Yavru Beregel. They go through Beregel during the Yom Tov, they pass through the Nohor. So Bechol Regel, Beregel Megimul Rish Golim, that in every Yom Tov and Yom Tov from the 3 Yom Tovim, the Shomesh Yisrael, Heim Evrim Bechinas Anor Yitzim Edom. The Yiddish souls, the souls of the Yidden, go through the Nor, that's level of Bina. That Bina that comes from Edom Chochma Shubechinas Heim Abonim, And because they go through, they don't get from Bina, Lochen Shom Nismechaboy. Over there we say, Megillah Nismechaboy, Boy Mamish. Mamish, we talk about being Sameach with Hashem, because you're beyond Bina now. The Hainu, the Atzmus Ein Sof, that is the essence of Sof Mamish. Asher Hu Nimshach Umeir Ba'alma Diskasia. That extends and shines in Alma Diskasia, which means in this hidden world of Bina, which is not Nizgala, and over there you have the Gilui from the Ein Sof, Ukenoida, like it's known, the Zgalus Atik Hu Bebina, that the revelation of Atik is in Bina. And that's why Moyadim L'Simcha. That's why they are Moyadim for Simcha, because we reach up higher than Bina. We go to the level of Boy, and there we come to the regular Simcha. So this is really by Al Yomim Tovim, but very specifically with Derech Prat, it's Chag HaSukkah is Nikra Chag HaSukkah is Man Simchaseinu. So we call Sukkah the time of Simcha. Shahoysa bo Simcha Yisayim Bishar Yom Tov. It had additional Simcha more than other Yom Tov. The Hainu, they had Tshuva Vaseres Yimei Tshuva. Through Tshuva and the 10 days of Tshuva. Befrat Yom HaKippurim, especially the Tshuva Yom Kippur, Shal Yidei Zeh, who is Galus, Emo Ilo Al Benin. Then through this level of Yom Kippur of Tshuva, later on we get this revelation of the Supreme Mother on the children, the Revetzes Al Habonim, the Emo Ilo on the Bonim. Zehu Iker Ha'inyan HaTshuva K'meshekos B'Zerech Eligimul, as it says in Zerech Yom Yikra, Daf Tezvov Seif Amid Beis, V'Daf Yudvov Reish Amid Aleph. Asher al yidei zeh nimshach achar kach besukkos bechinas zman simchoseinu. So then on Sukkot comes the zman simchoseinu. So we have it in all Yomim Tovim, but specifically the level of Simcha, level of Bina, these Galus, is specifically on the time of Sukkot when we say zman simchoseinu. Hinei b'chag HaSukkos nimshach bechinas hasimcha milmaylo lemato. So that's milmaylo lemato. That it comes in a revelation of godliness at the level of Sukkah and surrounding, etc. Shemini Atzeres nimshach bechinas gilui pnimis. But Shemini Atzeres, it comes through the level of bechinas. Then it comes to that is bechinas v'hu kechosen yoytze mechupase. That is like the level we say you have sukkah. There's a chuppah. Chosen is under his sukkah, under the chuppah. Then you have the chosen yoytze mechupase, goes out of the chuppah. What is the language of chosen? Is chosen Loshen chois darga. Chois means descent a step. Ba'ayin mashakosu b'zeh b'shir hashirim b'divra maskal lisusosi. Ki kol gilu oirin sobar chabo milmayla lamato hu ayidei yiridas v'yishtalshlus hamadreges v'ilo lo'olu. That's through a descent and evolution of the steps from the cause to the effect. And it goes out from the level of chuppah and sukkah, which is the makif, and that goes out into, descends into a level of ishtalshlus. Mibchinas makif liyes nitvas, liyes niklat v'niflat l'toich mekoyer neshamas Yisrael b'pnimiyusam, to be absorbed and captured inside of the source of the Neshamas Yisrael, in their inside, not in a makif from Yotze Mechu Posei, to be in a pnimius, and that is al yidei hasimcha milmata l'maylo. That is through the joy, the happiness milmata l'maylo shal yidei yisaruso dil letato yisaruso dil le'ela. Through the arousal of below, of the simcha that we have below, we get this rusa dil le'ela, the arousal of above, to descend and bring in ishtalshlus, that level of yotze michu posek. Ayin bepardes be'erka kinuyim eres erech simcha de pirush simcha hi habina. There he explains that simcha is bina. Bezehu al derech shenisbar lemaylo bepirush eim habonim smecha. Explained before the meaning of eim habonim smecha. And Ba'omnam Oid Kosov Sham B'Shem HaZoyar, he writes there further in the name of the Zoyar in Vayikra that Dav Chesom et Beis is the Masni. Some learn Hey Simcha. What is Simcha? Dok Knesset Yisrael. Simcha is Knesset Yisrael. So we say, in one hand we say Simcha is Bina, but also Simcha is Knesset Yisrael. That Simcha is Knesset Yisrael. Lefi ma shekosafti zeu inyan Simcha shemilumayla lamato he bechinas Bina. The Simcha l'mayla lamato is level of Bina. Simcha shemilmata l'maylo he bechinas malchus Knesset Yisrael. That's the second level of Simcha. He bechinas Simcha skala. V'ayim ashekosu b'dibra maschil. V'hoyokim says chosan b'inyan Simchas kalo. V'zayim ischabrim beis hasimchas yachad. Yismach Yisrael. Yismach Hashem b'masov. Okay, so let's leave it over here. Bezras Hashem,